Alright, YouTube, by the time now, a lot of people who are waiting into New Year's are going to end up waiting into New Year's anyway. So I'm kind of getting off of that don't wait into New Year's 2023 thing. I'm still on it, but I'm kind of like, you know what, it is what it is. But my biggest piece of advice, watch who you listen to. If your coach or trainer or anybody who's giving you advice, whether you're paying for it or free, hopefully if they give you this advice that I'm about to point out, if they're giving you this advice, I hope you're not paying them. Bread. Can you have bread on a diet? Does the person who's advising you tell you you can have bread or not have bread on a diet? A lot of times I say things and say, this is my opinion. I'm not saying that on this one. This is fact. Can you have bread on a diet? Tell us, Reppin'. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. And before I answer the question that I'm asking you to ask yourself, before I answer it for you and explain why, do a little bragging, do a little boasting. A lot of times I say I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting, I ain't trying to be cocky, but this burns my nads really hard, for real. People misleading the people. Alright? I guarantee you, and I'm bragging, yes, I'm a lot leaner, a lot more muscular, a lot stronger than whoever's giving you the advice that you cannot eat bread. You can eat bread. You ain't got to cut nothing out. Alright? Sugar, carbs, insulin. People that say things like that, they usually don't get a six-pack. They usually don't have defined cuts in their arms. They're usually not that strong in the gym. They usually don't put in any work. They just talk a good game. You gotta watch out for that. I'm being so sincere right now. I was gonna come in here joking and yelling and being all mad and stuff, but no, I switched it. I'm being so sincere right now. I want you to hear me. Please analyze every piece of advice that you hear. I'm not saying cut everything out. Listen. Analyze. Does it make sense? Does it not? Is it trash or is it treasure? Alright? I'm not saying I'm right on everything. But I guarantee I'm more right than the average person. Why is that? Because I've been doing this for years. I've had ups, downs, trials, tribulations. I'm not a beginner, all right? These coaches, these gyms, these supplement stores, these fitness influencers. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. They're looking at you like prey. They're preying on the fact that you are desperate. Most beginners are desperate, or they're coming out of a failed programming. Alright? If you're a person who has been trying for years, or you're a person that says things like I can't do it or this and that, they love all of that. They see that. That's like dropping blood into a pool of sharks. They're going to go in a frenzy. Alright? New Year's is the day. I'm warning you. I've been warning you. But I'm warning you before New Year's. And as it gets closer, the more I need to get serious with warning you. Alright? Even if it's coming from me. Step back. Look at the big picture. Analyze it. Alright? Me personally, I ain't telling you who to listen to. If somebody starts their videos off with, oh, the studies says, here's the studies, they're selling you a whole bunch of hoo-ha that they don't even know what they're talking about. Themselves, they just read it, rehearsed it. It sounds good. You eat it up. You believe it because they presented it. They had some words on a board. I tried that out. I'm gonna bring the board back though, but my board actually makes sense. But I don't need that board. Why you think all these fitness influencers keep getting caught? Why you think that natty or not is so prevalent? Alright, and it ain't just guys, it's women too. Oh, I wanna learn how to get a big butt. And you watch a woman with a big butt who's doing all these workouts. Some workouts might be halfway effective, some ain't effective at all. But she got a Brazilian butt lift, but she ain't telling you all that. Let me ask you a question. No, this is a serious question. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever told a lie? Have you ever been lied to? Yes, yes. Me too. I've told lies before in my life, and I've been lied to. What does that tell me? Same thing it should tell you. That lies happen. People tell lies. So just because somebody get in front of a camera, this is a tip, write it down. Just because somebody get in front of a camera and talk to you seriously and sincere, how I'm talking to you right now, that doesn't mean they're telling the truth. Alright? If I'm not saying I'm the biggest natural lifter in the world, I'm not. I ain't saying I'm the strongest, I'm not. But you see my deadlift, you see my bench press, you see my muscles. Not saying I'm the biggest, but if somebody's muscles are mine about that big, right? If somebody's bicep is this big and it's shredded, you think that person is not on enhancing drugs, performance enhancing roids and stuff? Seriously? You have to know what you're looking at. And they prey on that too. They prey on the fact that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? People will look at bodybuilders and pro wrestlers and movie stars that's like this huge, can't even walk through the door. Yeah, I'm natural. Oh, he said it, so he must be. Don't be that gullible going into 2023 with your fitness. That's what they want. Why you think the prices drop on gyms? Why you think everything starts? And then, look, no, I'm going to tell you. They know it happens every year. It comes around every year. This is the problem with people. People are too traditional. Y'all forget about what happened last year. What happened? Come on, man. You got to pay attention. I see things coming. Right? I don't celebrate holidays, so it's kind of easy for me to sit back and observe and see how I can predict everything that's going to happen. I've seen it and I remember it. Alright? People are going to give up. They're going to go as hard as they can. They're going to flick on and off. Okay, here you are in the dark, eating whatever you want, doing whatever you want. Then New Year's Day come on, bam. Light switch. I'm going to cut out all my carbs. I'm going to cut out bread. I'm going to cut out sugar. I'm going to cut out this. I'm going to cut out that. I'm going to cut out this, that, and the third. I'm going to cut my calories so low. I don't even know where my maintenance calories are supposed to be at, so I don't know how low to cut them. I'm just going to stop eating. I'm going to start fasting for days. I'm going to start doing keto. I'm going to cut out meat and go vegan. Oh, I'm going to go carnivore. I heard about that. Hey, then you're going to ask your friends. And I'm not dissing. I'm just saying this is statistically what I've been seeing for years. You know, beginners teaching beginners. Like y'all both just started yesterday. Then 3 days later, okay, January 1st, people will start their workout on the 2nd because they got a party on the 1st because this is a holiday. So the 2nd, they start their workout. And by the time the 5th, they're an expert. They're in there telling me how to work out. And then by the time January is over, some of them don't even last throughout January. February maybe. Not dissing, I'm just warning you so you won't go through this, alright? Pay attention. Hey, that's when all the snacks come out, alright? Watch how many snacks, because they know that people are craving. You know, it ain't just the fitness people. It's the food industry too, alright? Look at how much keto stuff is on the aisles. Like, why can't you just cut your own? If you cutting carbs, I'm not saying don't cut carbs. Why do I have to buy this thing that says keto on it? Whereas really, in real life, it's calories in, calories out. You look at the keto version of something and the regular version of something, you flip it around and look at the calories. The calories usually be the same. Sometimes the keto stuff have more calories. Oh, but it's keto though, because reality. How many times have you tried these things? If it's something that you tried a million times, the definition of insanity is trying the same stuff and expecting different results. You trying it and trying it won't work. Trying it and trying it won't work. If you tried something that didn't work, if you tried an approach that didn't work, please do not go with that same approach in 2023, all right? A lot of people say, oh, I must just go harder on it. I did fasting. I used to do fasting, and I was successful at fasting. I still got fasting videos. I'm not dissing fasting. So if you want to learn fasting, go to my old videos and follow my fasting protocol. I no longer fast, so I'm not interested in making fasting videos. I might make one day if I feel like. I'm not gonna force it, you know what I'm saying? My videos are go with the flow. My videos are what I'm feeling at the time, saying what I'm doing at the time is relevant to what I'm doing right now. So when I tell you that my deadlift is on the front burner and I'm trying to get to X amount of pounds, then I'm gonna put my bench press on the front burner after that. I'm training all of them, but one of them has to be more on the front burner than the other. They're not equal. All right, my goals, I really need this, and I'm gonna take the strength of me doing that, the endorphins and the steam and the adrenaline that I took from hitting this amount of weight on this lift to use on this, then that. Deadlift, bench press, then squat, bam, right? When I tell you things like that, I explain better in my workout videos. This ain't that, all right? I explain to a T in my workout videos. But I'm just explaining, I'm just using that as an example. When I tell you what I'm doing, I'm telling you in real time. I looked at my bread, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on a diet, all right? That's a high calorie food. I eat high calorie foods, I eat low calorie foods. I eat big volume meals, sometimes I eat small snacks that might have high calories in them. I teach all that. You gotta have balance because you're either gonna get very hungry because you're starving yourself, which is a big mistake, right? You gotta know where your calories are. Whatever isn't measured cannot be managed. So if you're starving yourself, okay, you might lose 10 pounds while your willpower is prevalent. But when that willpower breaks, guess what's gonna happen? It's inevitable. It happens all the time. Somebody who has failed a diet, please, if you can relate to this, please pay attention. The inevitable binge. When you get up out of bed, you can't stop eating, you grabbing stuff out the refrigerator, you're eating everything. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm not perfect. All right? You got to realize something to get around it. You got to realize your flaws. Even to this day, with six-pack abs and great natural muscle and great lifts and all that, I'm still not perfect. I got problem areas. Today was my day off. Tomorrow's my next day off. Then I work the weekend, thank God. Why do I say that? I'd rather be at home. I'd rather have a day off, yeah. But guess what? My problem areas where I usually mess up. Today I did great. Diet was perfect. Tomorrow is going to be the same thing. I'm calling it. But usually when I'm at home, that's when I have my problems. Last weekend I cheated 2 out of 3 days. I had the weekend off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I did good Friday. I cheated Saturday and Sunday. I done made up for that already. It's going. It's like it never happened, right? But the refrigerator's right there, the cabinet's right there. I got 2 kids and a lady. And they're not on a diet. Yeah, so there's chips in the house. There's cookies in the house. There's all kinds of stuff in the house. But I just thought you said you could eat carbs and it's not going to hurt you. It's not. So what's the problem? The problem is I've already eaten the amount. I'm just using 2,000 for an easy reference, all right? Let's say I'm shooting for 2,000 calories a day. And I've already eaten 2,000 calories a day. That day. It doesn't matter what it is after that. I'm going over my calories. You could give me something clean, vegetables, some lean meat, egg whites, whatever. It could be something. It could be exactly what I ate already. But I'm already at 2,000 calories. So anything above that is going to push me above that. So let's say I have a 500 calorie meal, which ain't a high meal. That ain't a high calorie meal at all. It's a pretty low calorie meal for me. But I'm just saying, I've already had my 2,000. So if I had this 500, I can no longer claim that I was at 2,000. Now I'm at 2,500, which ain't that bad. But if I'm on a diet, I gotta stick to my calories. Alright? If you're not sticking to the diet, then that means you ain't on a diet. You can easily say things, actions speak louder than words. It's not about what you're saying, it's about what you're doing. A lot of people say their calories don't count because they don't count their calories. Your calories still count. If it went in your mouth and got digested and went to your body, and you either burn it working out, you dookie some out, your body uses calories for everything it does. Every time you move, your body's using calories. Something burns more calories than others. But you can't expect that you're eating 5,000 calories a day and then expect six-pack abs. No. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not counting it. It counts. Your body stores unused calories as what? Adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is what? Body fat. Alright? There's no getting around it. You can act or say things all you want. It is what it is. You gotta look at reality. If you want to lose weight, you gotta look at reality. Period. So, number one thing that's going to make you fail your diet is starving, because, no, starving ain't the part that's going to make you lose or gain weight. It's going to be the binge afterwards, the aftermath of your starvation, all right? So, you might lose some pounds, but it's going to come back and then some. Most people gain weight on their weight loss journey because of that, because of hunger, and also cravings. So, you cut out all your best foods. Now you're going to be craving it. Now when you have one of them, like let's say you love chips, you cut them out cold turkey, okay? You're in the dark. You're in the dark. You're eating all the chips you want. New Year's come around. No chips. You're not going to never eat chips again in your life. You know that. I know that. You need to know that. The problem is, when you have a chip, finally, you ain't going to be able to stop. So you're going to go above your calories, all right? Now, I can eat nothing but chips, all right? Let's say my maintenance calories was 2,400 and I did 2,000 calories to be in a slight deficit, right? And let's say that 2,000 calories was nothing but potato chips. Would I gain weight? Would I lose weight? Would I stay the same weight? I would lose weight on chips. Not saying that's what you should do, because you're not getting your nutrition. You're not getting your vitamins, minerals, your proteins. You're not getting what your body needs. Chips are a snack. They shouldn't be a meal, all right? Same thing like, okay, people think that you can't build muscle on burgers, fast food. You still can build muscle with fast food, burgers, pizza, all that, because guess what? It has protein. It has energy. You use that energy to work out. Your body's going to use that protein to synthesize into muscle, regardless if it's clean food, dirty food, greasy fat food. The biggest difference is it has too many calories. All right, so if you're eating too much of it, you're going to gain weight. And let's say, but you just said that if you eat just enough of it, then you can lose weight or you can maintain your weight. You can, but it's a high calorie dense food. A burger, okay, let's say a Big Mac. A Big Mac is what? I want to ask Google, I forget. I used to know all the menu. Let's say it's 600 calories, all right? I'm just going to come up with a number. 600 calories for something that's this big, compared to 600 calories of a volume meal that's this big. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be full with 600 calories. So with this burger, I got to also eat these fries. Well, large fries, like what, 500 and some calories? Then I got this drink. If I got sugar, if I'm scared of diet drinks, like a lot of people are, I'm not. But if you don't want to do diet drinks, do water. All right? Don't drink your calories. Not often. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you can have bread. The bread in the burger, the bread on your sandwich, the bread is bread and it's okay. All right? I challenge you, all right? If and this doesn't mean that one person is automatically right or one person is automatically wrong. I am not a charlatan. I am not one of these liver kings or somebody like that. I'm not a person that's gonna say my advice is the end all be all. But you gotta watch out for the BS. All right, you gotta watch out. All right, so what I'm saying is this: you can have dirty food, you can have clean food. The difference is if you reach your calories with dirty food, you're not gonna have enough food, so you're gonna still be hungry. So you're probably gonna eat more calories. You're probably not gonna stick. Now, if you have a small appetite, it might be okay. But if you're obese like myself, it's kind of hard. Now I've done it. I've done diets and got shredded with, whatever I want, if it fits your macros type deal. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. But my willpower had to be higher when I was doing that. When I started mixing in a little bit of volume, you know what I'm saying? I do a little of both. I do a little of volume and if it fits your macros. But at the end of the day, it depends on your appetite. All right, it depends on your appetite. If you got a big appetite, it's going to be hard to do small meals. It's going to be hard. All right, it's going to be very hard. Most people who are, I was overweight. Most people who are overweight are, well, everybody who's overweight is overweight because they ate too much. Now, including myself, because it sounds bad, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there's different reasons. There's genetics. There's medical problems. There's all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out. No matter who you are, what you do, male, female, whether you're trying to be muscular, whether you're just trying to lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? But when you lose weight, please keep in mind that body fat isn't the only weight, and then keep in mind that you cannot spot reduce fat. You cannot spot reduce body fat. A lot of people, especially guys, they just want to lose and get that six pack. I just want to lose my stomach. A lot of women say that too. I just want to lose my stomach. Dude, it's gonna come from everywhere. All right, you could do 1,000,000 crunches and still have a gut because your calories too high. You're not gonna get a six pack. All these videos, they're going to come. Watch how many videos. I'm gonna be on the train too, but I'm gonna be telling people how to do it. For real. Watch how many videos are going to come out with ab workouts and ab devices and this and that and the third, how to get your six pack. You do not really get a six pack from working out. Yes, it's just like any other muscle. You build your abs by doing ab work, but a lot of even bodybuilders don't do that much ab work. Your abs are part of your core, right? And that's getting worked. Everything you do, even to stand up and move around, your core is working. Your core doesn't just mean your abs. It's everything around here. So your core is working, regardless of what you're doing. Your core gets more work than almost anything on your body, if not anything on your body, right? A lot of bodybuilders, when it comes to deadlift, squats, bench press, that's powerlifting. Bodybuilders do it too, but I'm just saying all these workouts we do, your abs are getting a lot of work, all right? So I rarely even do ab workout. I do it, but I barely do ab workouts. But y'all have seen the abs. How is that? Because everybody has abs. You wouldn't be able to do nothing if you didn't have abs. It's just you can't see it until you remove the fat. That's like, here's a window. It's a window right here, imagine. But in front of the window, I got blinds and a curtain. You can't see the window until I open up the curtains, open up the blinds, and now you can see the window. That's body fat and water weight. You got to get rid of it to be able to see your abs. Everybody has abs. So watch out for abs in 2 weeks and shortcuts to a six pack and all that BS. All of that BS, and they're gonna make you run through a marathon. They're gonna sound good. They're gonna sound professional. They're gonna keep you needing their business. All right. My job is to my job is to get it to where in 6 months or a year you don't need me. Don't watch one video and say, "Oh, I heard what he said. I understood it. I don't need him no more." No, it's a lot to learn, right? If you're a beginner, there's a lot to learn. But my job is to make it to where you don't need me or anybody else. And you definitely don't need to pay nobody. Them coaches in the gym, I done been in plenty of gyms, so I ain't just talking about my gym. I'm just saying, the coaches in the gym, I don't know how many I done met, they're scammers, right? They're scammers. They're gonna make it to where you think that you need them. You don't. Fitness is free. Alright, you don't buy fitness. Fitness is free. Straight up. Fitness is free. Knowledge is power. But ain't no way I'm hiring no trainer. The only way I would hire a trainer is if I was stepping on stage. And even professionals hire trainers then, but those are real trainers. But I'm not hiring no trainer in a gym. Most of them don't even fit the bill themselves. And then they ain't got nobody. Tell them if you, it's your choice whether, I'm talking about me. Ain't no way. It's your choice whether you want to do that or not. If you want to go that route, get a trainer at the gym, I highly advise against it. But please ask that trainer what's his accolades. Who does he have under his belt that he has trained to get to the goals that you're trying to get? And in my opinion, and this ain't dissing them, I am not giving nobody money who don't look the part. No, my money, I work hard and long for my money. Like, money, hey, and things, information, gas prices, food prices, I gotta eat a certain way. I'm a lifter. I'm really into this, alright? I'm really into this. So, it costs sometimes. Then gas costs, I got kids. I'm gonna take away from my family and my household to get some trainer my money who just scamming me. I'm warning you. 2023, watch out for the BS. Watch out for the labels on, if you take supplements. I teach what supplements I take. I take supplements. But I don't rely on them like that. I feel like I can reach the same goals or close to what I got with no supplements at all. Straight up. I take creatine and pre-workout because they're the two that I know that work. Protein also works, but I don't really need a protein powder because I eat. The way I eat, I don't need a protein powder. I'm always eating lean protein foods, egg whites, fish, chicken, beef, you name it. It's a few more. I eat things like that. That's protein. I don't need a protein shake if I'm already getting close to 200 grams of protein from my diet. You know, my body ain't gonna synthesize the rest of that. That's just gonna go in the toilet. You know, you're wasting your money. If you're already getting enough protein in your diet, you're wasting your money if you're getting protein shakes, in my opinion. I'm not saying there's reasons for protein shakes here and there. You know, if you trying to watch your calories or you on the go, like I do protein bars, which is the same thing. It's just in bar form. You might have a few other ingredients than some other protein, but it's still whey protein and casein protein, things like that. So it's still the same stuff, but it's just in a bar. It's because I carry it to my job. When I'm on break, I have a protein bar or two instead of sitting there having huge meals and stuff like that and watching my calories. You know, and I'm not fasting anymore, so you know I'm getting my protein synthesis 4 or 5 times a day. That's the main reason why I don't fast no more. It's not optimal to my muscle gain, alright? So if I was just trying to lose weight, I probably still wouldn't fast. I'm so used to not fasting now. I was fasting for years and I was successful at it, but yeah, man, you can eat bread. I think that's all I gotta say, man. You can eat bread. Watch your calories. Find your maintenance calories. I got videos about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link below. For those who have watched this far, you might as well click the link below One link sends you straight to Javy Coffee to shop around. It's free to click the link, shop around, see if you like anything they got. And if you do like anything, use my code to save 20%. Drink Javy Coffee and enjoy Javy Coffee. The other link is going to send you to my video called the Top 10 Misconceptions About Weight Loss. I've been really trying to push that video because I think I touched on so many different topics that people like, kind of like this video, but it was more structured. The video that y'all just watched right here that I'm doing now. But this was off the top. That was more written. It was like half and half. I had bullet points, and I had things I had wrote down. So it's a little more structured. So if you watching this video that long, and that means you liked it. That means you heard what I said, you felt something I said, there was something about this video that touched you personally. And if that happened in this video off the top of my head, what you think I did in a structured video? Click the link below, comment, like, subscribe. So I'm your boy, signing out, Rep for Time Fitness. Stay tuned, 2 o'clock in the morning, I will be going to hit dumbbell bench press. I'm still working on my deadlift, trying to get back into my 500s. I'm at like, I attempted 495 on Thanksgiving. I had it, but I just decided it wasn't gonna come up right. And I did like 475. The other day I did 470. I've been hitting 475 a lot of times, and it's getting easier and easier. So 20 pounds away from 495, 25 pounds away from 500 pounds, at 160 pounds body weight, lean as crap, about 7% body fat, 8% tops. I know I ain't 9. I know I'm below 9. I know that. But if not, I'll be way below that by New Year's. So I'm gonna show my whole physique update on New Year's. I will be taking my shirt off plenty of times, especially when I got a pump before then. But the full physique update coming New Year's. So stay tuned for that. Remember, click those links below. And also, bench press. I'm gonna go back to barbell bench pressing soon. So the 365 bench press will be coming soon. I will be bulking. Not dirty bulking, not getting fat, not gaining a whole bunch of weight, but I will get back into a caloric surplus. I don't know exactly when. Of course I'm cutting into New Year's, and then I'm gonna do maintenance for a while, and then probably late January, early February, I'm gonna go on a long, slow bulk. Probably for, man, it might last a year. Depends. I don't know. I mean, if I feel like I'm getting a little bit too fat on it, I'll probably do a mini cut here and there. But yeah, I'm not gonna get fat. I'm not. No, that's not in the books for me no more. You know what I'm saying? I used to bulk and cut, up and down, yo-yo diet. I'm not doing that no more. Not that I can't cut the weight off. It's the fact that I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to go on a 6-month cut. No. Good. If you ain't never done it, you don't know. Shout out to the 5. Peace.